Alright, I'm going to go over some of the theme options with our trio theme. So, to edit your theme options, you can go straight to theme options like that. Or you can also go under just your dashboard and appearance and theme options. There's a couple different ways to get there. Once you're in your theme options panel, you'll notice a bunch of tabs at the top, and they're all pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so the first tab is your basic tab, and I'm probably going to skip over a couple options that you can just read the descriptions for. Just wanted to get the big ones down. So footer text is just this footer text down at the bottom. Then we have footer widgets, and by default they won't display anyways, but you can easily shut them on or off from the checkbox there. Adjust the column count, and then a bunch of sidebar options down there. So then the next tab over is portfolio/tour, and these are just options that directly relate to those pages, like sidebar as well, and then post per page. Then we have shop, and these are WooCommerce options, and again they're very similar. You can adjust column counts and products per page, and then a couple options for enabling or disabling additional options. Then for homepage, we cover this under the homepage and slider documentation. They're just allowing you to change the slider content and the sidebar on the homepage. Social, you'll probably end up in social quite a bit, and this is basically just our header and footer social icons. You'll notice that they're actually just footer icons. We just use the same text for both of our themes. But if you see I add in a Facebook link, for example, and click Save Options, you'll notice that if I scroll to the bottom, it adds that footer icon. So you can customize your icons as you need. And then the second set of icons are exactly the same list. And these are just a widget area. Under widgets, you can see that there's a social icons widget, and this area is just what controls what displays in there. So if you want to have a widget with a bunch of social icons, but you only want 2 or 3 on the footer, you can control those areas separately. So under appearance, this is where you'll upload your logo, set your logo width, and then you can do different things like adjusting your header transparency. So by default, you'll notice that you can see through the header. If you want to adjust that to turn it on or off, you can do so here to scale 0 to 1, 1 being visible 100%. Then you have a couple background options and some body fonts. Then under tools, we have a couple tools. These top 2 are just SEO options. You can, if you're using a plugin like Yoast or something else like that from WordPress.org, leave these sections blank. These are really only if you want to just use our own theme options for that. If you want to get really deep into SEO, check out some SEO plugins on WordPress.org. Then we have tracking code, CSS, and JavaScript options, just kind of making it easier to paste in some code. And then slider options in the last tab. And so, as you can see, you have a lot of additional options. So if you're looking at something and you're like, hey, I want to adjust this, check out your theme options page. To add, remove sidebars, comments, things like that.